is saying what jars, and today I'm gonna show you how I make my fan tracks. It's an easy process. Before I knew how to make fan tracks, it was really difficult to like get started because I had no motivation. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'm just gonna start with a pattern. Now you need to know the basics of FL Studio before you get started, and I'm sure most of you already do. I'm just gonna choose like a preset because I really can't be asked to make my own instrument. But not that I'm gonna actually find one. Let's see. Let's use found the perfect one with the first try. So but you're gonna want to do like a simple melody. Now I'm gonna do. I want to see if chords can do on this, so I'm just gonna wrong thing. Hmm. See, actually, you know what? Hold on. I just clocked. So, wait, what am I doing? I'm actually such an idiot sometimes. Uh, ooh, you know what? I'm using that. I'm gonna do like a simple melody. So now that's there. Right. What you can do is you can do like a bass, or you can just start adding your aim and break. I do, if you're like a beginner, I do just recommend putting like some random aim and break in. And oh yeah, okay, the person on Discord said to me, tune your spam. I didn't know how until I learned this trick. You need to know like how what spam you're doing. If it's an even spam, then it would be, if I'm correct, an odd number. But if it's an odd spam, then it would be an even number. You'll see what I mean later. But I'm just gonna put the time to this. Gonna do that and see how it sounds. That is fire already, but I kind of want to add something right beneath that. So we're gonna open up Poison. Now, a good thing with Poison is that it has so many presets. Has over like 200. No, I'm just gonna choose a random one. Something that actually sounds alright is dub space. That does not sound alright. Like something, I'm just doing it based off of the name. Like these are all. I don't know how to explain it, but those are all like ambient sounds. That is actually perfect. Okay, I'm gonna add another pattern. Yeah. Now, if you wanna do Dave, kind of like how another YouTuber said, if you wanna do Dave, then you're gonna wanna go for a synth. But if you wanna do Bambi, oh my days, it is crazy for what you do. I did some voice recordings for my voice, which you could hear in Patinus, is one of my fan tracks. Um, like this one. I'm not gonna show you guys because that's gonna make the video way too long. This one I tuned the spam and I used Ninja for it. So now, right now, I'm just gonna use the preset of a sound font that I have. It's Disruption Bambi. Honestly, the best Bambi sound font I have, mainly because it's like it's just better. It's got all the extras. As you can hear, that's actually pretty fire. So I'm not gonna make my own drum beat. That's for another video, another tutorial. But yeah, I'm gonna. This is kind of how this is just kind of how it would sound in general. If I don't know whether to do 165 or 145. What you can do is when you get to like the super spam parts, you can change up the aim and break a little. But I'll see if I can do that later in the video. I'm gonna try make this as best as I can. To make this tutorial a lot easier. Like most other tutorials, they're good, but you have no idea where to start. And honestly, I feel that. I feel that. So 165. I've already timed it, so it's already gonna be there. So then you just copy this. I forgot the keybind on how to copy it. Insert. Oh my god, I was not meant to do that. And how to copy it, like putting it forward. I genuinely forgot how to do that. I am so sorry for people who know how to use FL Studio. Okay. This video is probably gonna get like 4 views anyway. Uh. Okay. So here's how it sounds overall. Right, now you can choose whether to do one more bar and then the vocals or put that in on one of these. Personally, I'm gonna put it here because in my opinion it just sounds the best. Right. A good trick to know is to Bambi fan tracks are all about what you think sounds good. So I don't know what's gonna happen with your fan tracks if you even follow this video, but this is it's a good place to start. So I'm just gonna do some vocals and see how it goes. Okay, here's where the fan part comes in. So you can do it like this. But I'm pretty sure there's another way to do it. You can put it there, but I would recommend doing it so it actually fits the bar. So this is just like the starter spam. This is kind of just what tasted spam's gonna be like later. Okay, so you see 2. I'm gonna try and make this 4. This is probably gonna be something like 5. Okay, yeah, it is 4. Now this I can change this to 141, but that wouldn't do jack shit. So I'm just gonna put that up to 151. Yeah, that works. So I have no idea if this spam is tuned or not, but let's just see. Let's just hear it. So I assume. So judging by how it sounded, I'm gonna say that that's tuned. Uh, Obviously you don't want long notes with Bambi unless you're gonna do something with boyfriend that owns up for what it is. So here's how it sounds with the music. Okay. Right, now a thing is I don't have the little bar down here that you guys might have. I forgot how to get it up, but I generally can't be asked how. I'm not trying to do a YouTube tutorial video in a tutorial video. This is kind of just how I know how to use FL Studio. So you're gonna copy that. You're gonna put that. You're gonna double it over so it gets louder. So this is how it sounds. So yeah, that's tuned. That's tuned. Right now, I might just do that again just to see how it sounds. As you hear, that's tuned, but that's a bit too loud. So just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as that. Now again, I've got the normal boyfriend sound font, which actually, well, it's the normal boyfriend sound font, the thing that basically everyone uses for every single FNF song ever. But now this is the root note. The root note is E5. Well, no, well E. The root note is E. So as you can see, this is F. No, sorry, it's E. So that's E. This should also be E. Yeah, that's also E. Wait, I actually want to see something. Something that you can also make sound good is if you do this, but it doesn't take chords. So yeah. Right. Now, I like tuning Boyfriend to the music. Some people just like leaving it how it is. But if I left it how it is, this is how it would sound. In my opinion, this is gonna sound like complete arse. Right, honestly, that doesn't sound too bad because it's with the music, but I like to tune him anyway, so I think you can do at the end is you can make an extra note, but I like putting it up so it just sounds different and also just to be different. I'd recommend making it really small so Boyfriend's note goes up instantly, so then it just sounds like this. So it would originally sound like, but I put it as this, which is obviously off key. So, but I wanted just like to change up the vocal. Oh fuck, what's it called? The vocal vowel, the vocal vowel. There it is. I'm actually so dumb in the head. Anyway, so obviously Boyfriend is really quiet. The guy who made the sound font made him really quiet. So this is gonna be Boyfriend. I don't know why this is always so quiet. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Obviously, I'm gonna make that longer because I'm just gonna make it 2 bars. Now, what you can do is you can do either a riser spam, another a pre-chorus, or another verse. But just to make this song, just to make the song kind of longer, I'm gonna do another verse. So gonna put that in there. Pattern 5, you get me. So I know what am I doing? Meant to do Bambi. Okay, Bambi. Okay, once again, literally just do anything that what you sounds good. So I'm just good. What I like doing is I just like making it random, but I don't make the spam random. I put the spam in like places that make good 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 timings for Bambi. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna act as if the notes are normal notes. So I'm gonna I'm gonna make this a bit spammier. Just this part, so then it would sound like this. So that would be a time spam. That's what I like calling it. I definitely did not make that up just now. Shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna so this is again Bambi's part. I'm gonna shut up and just just do it, I guess. So this is gonna go again. So I'm not gonna make this song too long, so the video isn't like 400 billion years long. I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repeat the first verse, and then I'm gonna go into the spam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna oh wait, I'm just gonna put that over here, and yeah, this is kind of how it goes. Yeah. Okay, I think I've got it. We're gonna put make another pattern. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do here is you're gonna want to like take out the aim and break here, so then it would kind of cut off. So when the vocals play again, it's just gonna be. So then this is how you know it's going into like another like good musicated part. So we're gonna do another right. So how I do my rises. Okay, I'm gonna use disruption for this part, like the actual disruption part. So so I'm gonna copy this, gonna put that over here. Now I'm gonna what you can do for the spams is you can literally just like make it spam harder every single time. Just make sure that this part sounds at least decent, because some of the voice clips can like bug out, and it's not good for the fan track. Let's just see this. Let's just see this real quick. Okay, look, he kind of fucked up on that part. Right, for these last two, what you can do is you can either make it spam unevenly, or you can leave the spam. Personally, I like making the spam uneven. That just makes it sound weird. So I'm gonna fill in the gaps. So make sure this is doubled over because this is like really quiet. Before any of you shout at me, I know how to mix. I just really can't be asked to do the whole FL Studio mix tutorial that takes 100,000 years to do, 100,000 years to edit, and then publish, which is probably going to take another 4,000 years. Anyway, we're gonna put the okay, fuck. I think I just undid what I did. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna do 1, 2. So then it does it. That's the third time. So this is how it sounds. Oh, actually, hold on. I got an idea. So this is something that I have not done like ever. So I'm gonna do this again, but I'm gonna shorten up this part so that way I can kind of freestyle with the vocals here. I can make so it does this, and then I'm gonna make it so it spams. Actually, no, we're just gonna do it so it does it like that, and then I'm gonna do it like that. So it would sound like this. So then now I'm gonna do the boyfriend part. This is I've got a cold, by the way. Yeah, this is clear, but I'm gonna try to do this next part as quickly as possible. This is taking forever to do. Literally started recording at like fucking 4:40 something. Spent 10, 12, 13, 14 minutes on this track. Just doing this, by the way. Creating the vocals is like the longest part to do. We're gonna. Sometimes you can get blessed with these, but sometimes like it's just pure ass. I'm gonna do the same thing. Gonna do a little bit of freestyle spamming here. So then I can just do this again. Then kind of you can just copy that, put that to the next part. Go away! God, there's some Steam notifications, bro. I'm gonna have to blur that one out. Don't want people knowing my. Okay, you know what? Never mind. The people can just know I don't have friends. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of variation here. It's either you can do more spam or you can literally just move on. I'm not gonna do a whole nother verse literally just for the sake of this tutorial being short. Uh, this was kind of a rushed song anyway. We're gonna kind of do this, and then we're gonna go back to the original verse, and then we're gonna do that one more time. But the last verse, I like doing this a lot. The last verse is just gonna be without music, so it's just gonna cancel this out. This is it's gonna cancel the aim and breakout. Something's wrong here. Hold on. That's it. I'd like to. That's kind of how the fan track is. I'm gonna put this into an unlisted video with a random Bambi PNG on top of it because I'm lazy. That's all I know. That's all I know how to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something from this. I hope this gets more than 11 views. But this is the complete song. Again, I'm gonna put this into an unlisted so you guys can listen to it without my voice in the background. Anyway, have a good day. And what is it saying, Jaws?